State college cops underreported hundreds of rapes for nearly a decade. Meanwhile, Jefferson Health is suing over insulin prices. The State Game Commission needs you to help count turkeys. Also, Bert and Ernie made a break for it. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and you're listening to Today in PA. A 10-month investigation conducted by Spotlight PA found that the State College Police Department underreported hundreds of rapes in its public crime data for almost a decade, something which retired Police Chief John Gardner emphasizes, quote, was not done intentionally, unquote, reports Spotlight PA. This story was initially published by Spotlight PA last month. Now, in this follow-up story, the publication explains how the department's use of an outdated definition of the crime contributed to this issue. See, authorities have to use the FBI's definition of crimes when they tally and submit crime data. In 2013, the FBI broadened its definition of rape, a change that former State College Police Chief Tom King, who oversaw the department during that time, said never reached him. Then he was made aware of it in 2022 and encouraged the department to make the update. Spotlight PA found that between 2013 and 2021, State College Police reported 254 incidents as sex offenses that should have been classified as rapes, the former being a not as serious offense. The police department said in response to Spotlight PA's findings, quote, the information presented appears to be more representative of an op-ed article than an objective reporting piece. Philadelphia's Jefferson Health and Thomas Jefferson University are suing several pharma companies and pharmacy benefit managers over accusations that they inflated the price of insulin to maximize profits, reports Philly Voice. The lawsuit claims that drug manufacturers, specifically Eli Lilly, Novo Nordisk, and Sanofi, the three major makers of insulin, charged as little as $20 per vial in the 90s. Prices have jumped over 1,000% since then, and Jefferson thinks that the companies conspired with PBMs like CVS Caremark in a, quote, insulin pricing scheme, unquote, to make as much money as possible while hurting people who need insulin. Jefferson is looking for injunctive relief and damages as an employer of over 58,000 and a health system that provides diabetes medication to patients. The State Game Commission wants you to help them count turkeys, states PennLive. The commission has begun its annual request that people who see flocks of turkeys let them know about it. This information will then be used to figure out sites to trap male turkeys for leg banding as a means to monitor the state's population. You can report any turkey sightings online through March 15th at 2 Turkey. Bert and Ernie made a break for it, says the York Daily Record. Not the Muppets, although that would be very funny, but two emus who escaped from their home in Windsor Township over the weekend. Ernie was captured quickly, but Bert, who owner Sarah Hersey says is a bit scatterbrained, didn't get taken in until yesterday morning. I feel like I talk about emus fleeing in Pennsylvania like once a year at least, which is more than I thought I'd be talking about emus escaping ever. That wraps up today's episode. For more news, drop by PennLive.com, and please remember to rate this podcast and to share it around with your family and friends. Thanks ahead of time, and as always, thanks for listening. I'm Claudia Dimuro, and see you for Friday's episode of Today in PA.